Hi, Grim Reaper. Wanted to wait till a few people get in if they show up. Give a situation on the barricade situation from the other night. Hi, Rusty. How you doing, Alabama camera? Betsy's doing okay for now. Hi, Robert. Good morning. Wanted to come in, and everybody's been asking if I heard anything about the barricade situation I was at the other night. So I figured I'd come in and do a little bit of chatting about it. Hi, Sci-Fi. I sure will, Rusty. I'll let you know if anything changes. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. Hi, Myra. Betsy's doing okay right now. She's not in the hospital. She's still at home. She still hasn't watched the stream from the other night. She just hasn't felt up to it yet. I have to work today. I had to come over to Goodyear and pump off a load of oil, and then go to Quartzsite and pick up another load. But as far as the situation that evening, the cops talked to the guy at the back window of the motel room. Hi, Knights. And they talked him into coming out, but he didn't want to go out through the front door with all the people there, so they actually drug him out the back window of the motel room, put him in the car, and then left. Once I noticed all the police had left the scene, then I realized, something happened there. So I went around and checked the window, and sure enough, that was the motel room that they drug him out of. So yeah, he gave up peacefully. They arrested him, and just yesterday I called Mesa PD and put in a complaint because they evacuated the first floor of that motel, and everybody was standing out on the sidewalk. And when the cops left, they never let anybody know that it was all clear, that everybody could go back to their rooms and start having a good evening. But yeah, all the cops just left and didn't tell anybody that it was safe to go back into their rooms. So I called Mesa PD to put in a complaint. And of course, the procedures there are, when you put in a complaint on a police officer, you have to go through the sergeant that is in charge of that police officer. There's no paperwork that you have to fill out or anything. When you call, they will give you the phone number of his superior, and you have to call his superior to put a complaint in on that police officer. So, of course, when I called, there's nobody there to complain, to put the complaint in. So the only one I could talk to was the communications supervisor for Mesa PD. They don't have written complaints, Rusty. I don't know why. And I've gone down to the police station, and they said the procedures are you have to go through his commanding officer, which is his sergeant or a supervisor. So when you call or when you go there, they give you the sergeant's phone number, and you call the sergeant, and of course it goes to a voicemail. And then with all the complaints that I've put in, I've never once heard back from a sergeant on any of the complaints. So they don't ever follow up with me. They don't never call me back. So I put in a complaint and told them that, or told him that he needs to let some kind of superior know, and that if I don't get a phone call by Monday evening at 5 from somebody stating that the situation was taken care of, that I was going to go to internal affairs, or I'm going to request a meeting to talk to the chief of police himself. So hopefully something will come out of that. So yeah, I wanted to give everybody an update and let them know what happened that night. But those people stood out on the sidewalk for at least an hour after the police left, waiting for somebody to tell them that it was okay to go back to their rooms. And I think that was bullshit. I stayed there about 10 minutes after they left, and nobody let them know anything. But I talked to one of the ladies the next day that was standing out there, and they said that they stood out there for about an hour before somebody called the police station and asked if it was okay if they go back to their rooms. So that's on record, because everybody's recorded if you call in. So I can let Internal Affairs know that yes, a phone call was made to ask if it was okay to go back in when all the police officers left. So this is Spittin' Cobra Cop Watch. I'm out here in Goodyear offloading a load of oil, and then I got to go to Quartzsite, which is 12 miles from the California border, and pick up another load of oil. Yes, I will, Rusty. I asked him if my phone call was recorded, so I can tell Internal Affairs that I did call. I documented the time that I called and everything, so we'll see if they let me know something on Monday. If they don't, then I'm going to request to have a meeting with the chief of police, and then I'm going to call Internal Affairs also, because this is bullshit that I don't get any response on any of my complaints that I put in on officers. You go, girl. I love you, Rusty. But yeah, Rusty, I'll let you know anything if anything changes on Betsy. Alabama camera. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on them, Alabama. Something's got to be done, or something's got to be changed about this complaint procedures. Hi, Robert. How you doing this morning? So yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of it. Hopefully by Wednesday or something I'll know something, and when I do my next live feed, or when I do another cop watch, I'll work that into the to the video. Thanks for subbing my sister there, Nights. And Rusty, Cheryl and I are trying to figure out a way to come up there and visit with you, because hell, you probably live about an hour from her parents, but her parents always come here to visit us twice a year. So we're thinking about going up and visiting them, and then we're gonna shoot over there and visit with you, maybe spend the day with you, and see how everything's going in your neck of the woods. We're trying to figure that out. We got to budget for it and everything. Every time we try to budget for something, something happens and we have to spend the money on something else, and it's just a round circle that way. It never fails when you try to plan something. Something goes wrong and you got to spend a lot of money on something. So yeah, we're gonna try and figure out how to get up there. Sci-Fi, what's up? Sci-Fi the video guy. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this off. I just wanted to give everybody an update on that barricade situation. There wasn't a hostage there. Hi Joe Cool. There wasn't a hostage in the room, and they talked him into peacefully coming out the back window. He wouldn't come out of the front because of all the people that were there. So they drug him through the back window, arrested him, and took him to jail. This is Spittin' Cobra Cop Watch out here in Goodyear on the job, offloading a load of oil. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off, guys. It's starting to get daylight. You guys have a great morning and a great day. Love you, Rusty. Talk to you later, Joe Cool. We'll see ya. All right, brother. We'll holler at you guys later. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm out.